psychologist, and here is my psychology degree. So today we're going to be running an experiment of which we're going to test a subject's REM sleep and their ability to learn without it. So today we have Kevin inside of this room waiting. I'm going to walk in, I'm going to set him up in this very specific hat that's plugged into my computer, which will show me the brain waves of him. When he hits REM sleep, I'm going to interrupt him by playing a loud alarm in his ear so he wakes up every time he hits REM sleep. So let's head in right here. We're going to meet Kevin. We have given him some popcorn, which is filled with melatonin, which will help him sleep tonight. Not really help him sleep because we're going to be waking him up with a very loud alarm. Now we will set him up in this very specific hat. So right now we're going to set him up inside of this hat. We will put it on top of him, make sure it's nice and tight for my boy Kevin. We're going to use this, plug it into the back of his head, tape it to him to make sure it doesn't fall out. And we'll take this and plug it into my computer. Right now, Kevin is in the middle of taking an assessment that we made for him. We are looking at his brainwave activity right now. As you can see, his brain is functioning like a normal human being while taking this math test. It's not very hard math, maybe for him it is, but for me, with the psychology degree, it is not. So, once he's finished with his test, we will put him to sleep. Right now, it is 12 a.m. It's pretty bright outside for being 12 a.m. But Kevin's about 5 to 10 minutes into his sleep cycle. As you can hear from him snoring, as you can see, his brain activity is moving. There's going to be a certain point where he reaches REM sleep. In a couple of seconds, this alarm will go off and he'll wake up and disturb it. And then we'll get to the testing. We have just disrupted Kevin's sleep for the first time. We will repeat this process a few more times over the night throughout the course of his sleep, or sleep if you want to call it that. See you later. So right now, we are in the process of waking up for the 5th time tonight. Kevin is not having a good time at all. He's having a lot more fun being awake than he is being asleep right now, due to the lack of REM sleep. As you can see from these brainwaves, this is him right now. An alarm is just about to go off in about the next 10 seconds, which is going to once again disturb his sleep, and we will see the effects on the screen right here. Now let's watch it happen.
Turn it off!
So we finished Kevin's REM sleep. So now we moved him from the bed to the exam table, where he's now taking the second portion of this test. Let's go. So as you can see, Kevin should be taking the exam. Get up! Start taking it. Now, let's see how he does now that he's had a lack of REM sleep. So Kevin is just finishing the last problem. He just finished it with a time of exactly 4 minutes and 7 seconds, which is a lot longer than he had before, almost 3 full minutes longer than his first time before we did the REM sleep experiment. Now to conclude this experiment, we're putting Kevin down here to see the results. Now Kevin, how do you feel?
Terrible.
Terrible. Hear that? Terrible. How was taking that math test the first time?
I don't remember.
Doesn't even remember. That's a part of REM sleep, a lack of memory. Well, Kevin, we're sending you home today. Great work today. Now, from this experiment, I conclude that a lack of REM sleep causes 3 things to happen. 1, a loss of memory. 2, your performance to go down. And 3, your learning capability to be even worse.